James about the what more come of it now? He's away now, I think. He's away, isn't he? See, he rented the fucking Ferrari. Yeah, he rented a Ferrari F8 there and drummer my band in Dubai.
He what?
He's been in Dubai for 10 days, him and his missus, and he rented a Ferrari F8.
Wow. I suppose you can rent them, like, not cheap, but like, I'm sure everyone's driving them around there.
Good to go? Welcome back to the Total Entertainment Podcast episode. Fuck knows at this stage, to be honest with you. Joining me today, I have Robin McGuinness, the legend. How are you, man?
Thanks for having me in.
Yeah,
Thanks, James.
Anytime, man, anytime. Tell me, how's things with you? Are you busy?
Yeah, flat out. Busy summer.
Weddings?
Weddings are flying, man. Weddings are flying usually from May to August. A few in September, and you know yourself, it goes a bit quiet there in October, November, and it's back to the pub gigs, and then
The bookings in December for the weddings?
and then it goes to craziness then in December,
Yeah, December. A couple of people dread December. I more so dread... I used to dread the songs. I used to dread the Christmas tunes type thing and going, oh, jeez, like, you know what.
Yeah.
But I tend to just do the same for, which I imagine we all do the same for.
Yeah, I think with December is you just get a lot of people out that don't usually go out for Christmas parties. So you get these crazy heads.
Unleashed.
This crazy album that's like, she's already had about like 4 or 5 shots before they had their dinner, and
You met my missus on a night?
it all goes hayward then, you know?
Yeah.
I just think there's a lot of high expectations for people.
Should we do it ourselves?
Yeah.
We have the Total Entertainment Christmas party. We have it in February and it's bleeding bananas.
The old fashions come out.
Oh my God, do you remember? Was that this year?
It was March, yeah. March this year,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ almighty. the 2 years running now, I've ended up in 37
37 Dawson Street, yeah.
at 4 a.m. Just drinking old fashions from that party.
And you're the one that introduced me to them, yeah. They're nice.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are very, I like to cut, they're a nice little nightcap,
Yeah.
you know. But when you have a nightcap at 12:30 and you're still having your nightcap at 4 a.m. in a different bar, it's not a nightcap anymore. It's a disaster waiting to happen, you know.
Well, they do a nice mixture in there, Ford Lane.
Oh, well, Ford is,
Yeah,
I say
nice
it's one of the best cocktails.
Yeah.
It's top class with cocktails. Like the lads know what they do.
You ever go in there and they're cooking them up?
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
smell them. What's that like? What's that going on there? It smells nice.
Yeah, I know. You're on the stage playing.
Stewing it.
Yeah. You'd be on the stage playing. Yeah. I remember being in Bad Bob's one night, and I think it was a Friday night there. I was playing. I can't remember whatever it was, and I was going up to the bar, and there was this stag do in of maybe 15, 16 lads, right, all British, and they all go up there. I was on my break at the time. I was sitting at the bar having a bleeding, whatever, and the man comes up and he goes, give us a Long Island iced tea, please. And whoever was behind the bar, say it was Evelyn or whatever, says, yeah, no problem, yeah. Takes, obviously, because there's loads of different alcohols in it, right?
Mm.
Now, I'm no barman, right? But as far as I know, it's whatever the fuck is behind the counter goes in the glass, right? And so it takes a couple of minutes to make the drink, you know? And then the next one, oh, Long Island iced tea, please. All right. And then the next one, oh, so yeah, I'll have one as well. At one point, I think whoever it was just went, fucking how many people here have Long Island iced teas? We'll just make them all at once, like, you know? But yeah, it'll be funny. Some of the stuff you see is just crazy, isn't it? I was only talking with Jamie on it last week. We were saying like Temple Bar around closing times like The Walking Dead, isn't it?
Yeah, I try to avoid them late ones.
We all do. I don't know who does the late gigs, to be honest with you, because none of us do them.
I have been stuck a few times with them, and you see definitely interesting characters come out like between them hours. But I think it's funny, like sometimes like you get an interesting crowd, like a group of people, because they actually sober up at that time, so they're actually listening to you.
I always say
as well,
the worst job
you know?
I could possibly imagine is that McDonald's in Temple Bar.
Yeah.
On Paddy's Day.
Oh, I don't go in there.
The security job.
No. It's too small as well. It's like, it's a tiny little McDonald's for such. What?
I don't think you've ever been in that one.
I've gone there a few times, like just, you know, the little break in between 2 gigs, you just want to grab a fucking €2 deal or something.
Laughing. Proper gig feel, innit? good source of energy.
And then feel shite after it, you know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm doing a late gig, I'd be dreading it probably all week.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing it. But when I get there and I'm set up and I play and you see the boys, you kind of go, this is been great. You think to yourself, why can't this be like this at 6 o'clock on a Tuesday?
I think I used to do one in the Keys. It was a 3-hour gig.
I did that Tuesday night.
Yeah, I used to do it, didn't you? Yeah.
Remember, we used to do buskers, right? So I would do 6 to 9 in buskers, and you did 9:30 to 12.
Yeah, 9 to 11.
Oh, it was 9 to 11, was it?
Yeah.
Whatever it was, yeah. And I used to finish then and go up to the Keys, and I used to do, I think it was 10:30 to 1:30.
Yeah, it's hard going, like.
That's a
It's hard
5 hour.
with
5 hour
Yeah.
is a lot on Monday, I think.
Yeah.
You know, and then you're out Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night again.
You feel
Like-
it the next morning, like.
Tuesday, that was my. You know what? Now that I think about it, that was my first gigs of the week. First day, like, because I don't really gig Sundays. I don't gig Mondays.
So yeah,
So the first gig back of the week
heavy.
is a double gigger, and then you're into a week of gigs. Then you've no voice by the Friday.
No.
You know, and then I used to be out with the band on a Saturday night then, and we'd be doing fucking Don't Stop Me Now and Living on a Prayer and Highway to Hell and
Do you do all the singing in the band, don't you?
yeah.
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 You have a backing singing.
There was backing
vocals,
singers
yeah.
and stuff, yeah, things like that, yeah. But but it's tough, you know.
Yeah, you can pace yourself. Some gigs you can pace yourself for fun, but I'm learning. Like I think over the years, just learning to like not blow out your voice like straight away, even if the crowd are like, oh yeah, play this, play that, and like, and you sort of feed off the crowd's energy, and you want to just get them going straight away. But like,
Yeah,
you realise you have another 2.5 hours to do. Like, so
I know,
like,
and we realise it, right? And I don't really care if the crowd realises it or not. The bar managers don't realise that.
no, yeah,
They just want you to be bang,
Go,
bang,
go,
bang,
go,
bang,
yeah.
like you know what I mean? Like it's fucking Glastonbury.
yeah.
Relax,
Sometimes-
man. It's fucking this and that on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like, but do you know what I mean? It's sometimes the expectations is and those earlier Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is a little bit high, I think.
Yeah. Well, like, sometimes you get the opposite of the bars. Like, sometimes they go, yeah, just play a little bit quiet at the start. You know,
great, innit?
want to get rid of this crowd here that stags have been in all day and are, just getting rowdy and just messy. It's like, yeah, we want to get rid of them. Like,
I love that it's now your job to get rid of them. Like you've a doorman there, like
Grand, yeah, grand.
tell
yeah.
man, if you just play shit, right, these will all leave here. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, man, I have a reputation to keep as well. Like, sell,
Yeah.
you know.
And they're
Yeah.
all looking at you for the requests, and I was like, oh, yeah. Next one.
I know. Have you ever got any mad requests? Like
All
what?
the time, man. Like, I remember I was playing at I was booked for a Stags. It was last year, and one lad just would not leave me alone. Like at the Stags, it was in a private room in Dalton Nesbitt's, and he kept asking for Candy Shop, 50 Cent. I was like, "What you mean? Like, I'm playing Candy Shop. You can't just do it."
I was
Just
not
do
expecting
it."
you to say Candy Shop, all right? I was expecting like some sort of weird Paolo Nutini song or something like that. But look, it's
But what he
Candy
did,
Shop, man.
he would not let it go. Like, and then what he did was then he got his phone out and started playing it and put the phone up to the mic. I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "You can't hear that." Like, and it's like all his mates were like, "You leave him alone." Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what he was hearing in his head. Like, it was thought like, "Oh, this is gonna sound cool." Like, you know what I mean?
But you know, I've been that knobhead though. Do you know what I mean? Many times I've been that knobhead. And I've been the knobhead where you go up and you say, you have someone who plays the guitar, right? And look, us as musicians, every time we go into a bar, we fucking judge the life out of whoever's on. Just naturally, it just happens, like, you know what I mean? And when someone else is doing it to you on a stag do or whatever, on holidays, and they're in the bar, like, I remember this fucking Yankee come up to me one time, and he comes up and he's like, "Hey man, could you play some country thing?" A country's not, like, I can't do the country thing. It's not, I haven't got it in me. Right? It's not in me, right? And he says, "Hey man, could you do some fucking Kenny Rogers or something?" I don't know. And I was like, no. He's like, "But it's just G, B flat minor." And I was like, "Oh yeah. No, I can't really do it, you know." And he's clearly had a lot to drink, and he's like fucking singing it to me. Like, he's like, "Just play along with me." And I'm like, what's going on here? Like, imagine this on any other job. Imagine I walked into River Royal and started telling the girl how to fold a t-shirt.
Yeah, I find it funny as well when they open their Spotify. And the first thing I say the artist to you, I was like, "Oh, he's Australian." I was like, "No, I never heard of him." Like, And,
Is it Kylie Minogue?
and they're like showing you, him, look there, listen.
Yeah. Yeah. Or the thing now is the text on the screen, isn't it?
Yeah, I always. How did he do that? Like,
I don't know. And it like
yeah, the one where it goes like
yeah,
that,
it goes
like,
across the screen. Yeah. And you look at that going, it's scrolling too fast, and I'm going, I don't know what this is set like. Like as I said, I was saying to Jamie, like not only am I singing, playing, reading lyrics, chords, doing a stomp box, I now have to have a conversation with you as well.
yeah, but I always figure how did he get in the
know.
word on the screen and it's going like that? Is that an app or is that like Instagram? Is it?
Oh, I don't know. It could be a little effect on Instagram.
I was fine. I was like, that's interesting. Like, I was like, should you write that back in your phone? No.
Yeah. No. Oh, we do what we say. You play any No I Can? I say no I can't.
No, I can't.
But yeah, no, some of the requests are mad. Like, or do you ever get when you're there playing? And I don't. I remember being on. It was clearly Americans or something one night, and I was doing Angels by Robbie Williams, right? Or by Ray Heffernan, whoever you want to pick out, take it. Well,
I heard that version. Yeah.
And I was doing Angels anyway, and they were Shazamming it. You know what I mean? And I was playing it. I'm sitting here going, what? Like that clearly doesn't work. Like
that thing at it, like at the Oasis gig in there.
Oh, you're man. Yeah, you won't
Richard Ashcroft.
Bittersweet Symphony. Yeah. No, it's funny that like Shazamming it, and then you always get at the hey man, who sang that song? It's like, I just fucking sang it, man. You know? Yeah, no, some of the tourists would be good crack. Do you know who are the hens are a lot worse than the stags? Like they're bananas, some of them.
Depends what hour you get them at and what you know and what time of day. Yeah, like they can go either way with them both, I think. I find like it's easier to play to the lads at the start of the night than it is at the end. I find it easier playing for the hens at the end of the night than it is at the start.
Do you find your set is more accompanied for a stag do than a hen do? Because mine definitely is.
Yeah, look, I'd have a lot of have a lot of bands like yourself, like Oasis, Stereophonics, excuse me, Arctic Monkeys and stuff like that. Yeah, I find it works better with stags. Where hens, they're looking for like
Sabrina Carpenter and
dancey tunes, like. But
and like I could do a few of them.
Yeah,
but I don't have 2 hours of that in me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like I'm getting better with it. Definitely getting better with the playing for the hens. Like, you know, depends what hens come in though. Like if it's English hens and all of that, yeah.
Do you find that you kind of just? So Jamie said it, and Paul said it, and Carl said it as well. That they kind of just do what they do. Like they're trying not to accommodate for anybody. You know, like Jamie, particularly last week, he was so against the idea of playing any kind of like pop music or any kind of like. He said, I just won't do it.
Yeah, I do try,
and I admire that.
I do try to keep a bit of dignity in myself, like with certain songs, like.
And if you don't, right, and if you start playing what everyone just wants you to play, then just put the jukebox on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you're being hired to do a job, so they want you to go in to do what you play, and you play what comes out of you because you're into that music and you can sing that well, you can do that. Like if you went up there and just started doing your Sabrina Carpenter's,
I don't know, I'm trying to think now.
You what?
I don't play any horror music.
No, but you know what I mean? Like whoever the fuck, I don't know. I don't know any other. I'm trying to think what pop star off the top of my head.
Yeah,
whoever.
I think it's like I find with the hands you like a lot of
Lewis Capaldi. They love Lewis Capaldi,
early noughties sort of like pop music. Like I find like they love like all like Bewitched and you know Take That and Boyzone stuff. You know, especially with the hands, I find they want that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
and like I try to do a little mashup like of all that stuff. Like, but then that's it. Like you know, leave me alone there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But,
yeah.
I remember one time for a while there, Adele was mad popular, wasn't it? And it was like, now obviously a couple of years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking singing Adele on a Friday night in a bar, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know, but still, like, yeah, it go down well, you know?
Yeah, it does go down well, yeah. Do you have any kind of songs that are staples in your set?
Like,
no matter what the gig is, I always open with Babylon.
Yeah, Babylon goes down well, and I find like
Take It
even
Easy,
their
the
old
Eagles.
songs, like doing a few Beatles songs and a bit of Elvis and Johnny Cash. Like everyone knows them songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like they get people up dancing all the time, you know?
Yeah.
And, yeah, like I'm trying to do more like mashups, I suppose, instead of just playing one song and then stopping and starting into another one.
But you see, I think the beauty with doing, well, because we're one piece, right? That we can just, even if you stop playing for a second and just keep the stomp going, just go into another song and it sounds like a mashup anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I find the stomps, like sometimes some venues they sound shit and it just wrecks my head. And I can't get me flow going.
Yeah,
at all, like.
yeah.
But like,
Do you need your stomp now? Is that a staple in your thing? Is that like?
For the later gigs in town, yeah.
Oh yeah, before later, yeah. But I mean, if you did it 6 o'clock to 8:30 somewhere.
Yeah, I just tend to just set it up anyway. Like I just
Yeah, no, I'm the same. Yeah, I was telling Jamie here last week. One day he, I think it was actually Jamie himself who was on before me in Bob's one time on a Thursday night, maybe it was, or a Friday night. I can't remember what it was. And obviously he had his kick drum and he had his fucking, however it was, before him he had some sort of mega stomp and or a loop pedal system, or it was all, they had the fucking full bells and whistles, right? And I realised I forgot my stomp box.
yeah, you find like, I don't know, like sometimes I feel like it doesn't add anything into it. And other times like people come like, oh, that sounds deadly. Oh, that's class. No, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?
Cool,
you know what I
it?
mean? I was like,
particularly a lot of the foreign guys.
Yeah, they love it, yeah.
They love that, don't they? It's as if they don't have it.
There was two lads last night that were asking me about it. And I was like, yeah, it's called the porch board. Like and do you know what? The one I have, like I have it like at least 6 or 7 years.
I'm the
now,
same, yeah. I have mine about 5, 6. I got mine just before COVID.
And it's grand, like it's whatever way your man makes them, like it's really
One guy in a
really-
shed in
it's
America.
like hardware stuff, you know. what I mean?
Yeah, it's proper stuff, like, you know. Have you a song then that you know, like for me at the moment it's Belter. I'm bleeding sick of it. Like I dread it every time it gets requested, like, you know. I thought, as I said, I don't get this the vibe for it, like, you know. It's a good tune, but like, well, it's not Wonderwall, you know what I mean? Like where's
I found him when Jerry Cinnamon came out. Yeah, I don't know what. I never got to him straight away. Like, I went to see him live in Electric Picnic and I thought he was deadly now. Like, for getting the crowd going, he's top notch. But,
is he?
yeah, like, I've
never seen him now, so I don't know. I just see some of the YouTube clips that he has, whatever. Like, he's Ed Sheeran for Bowes fans for me, like, you know. But
Really?
Yeah, it's the one man in the acoustic thing. Nobody should be getting up and playing stadium with one man in an acoustic.
Yeah, I always found, like, the way he does, I don't know what stomp he uses, but it's like a fucking, like,
It's probably custom made.
what?
It's probably custom made.
Yeah,
to
like,
him.
it sounds really hard, like, and, like, the crowd he gets the crowd going, and,
like, just if you put him with a band, I'd say it'd be unbelievable, no?
yeah. But then again, it's like, they're not suited for bands, and like him, I don't Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran band like just wouldn't work. Like,
Did he not do a band on his last stadium tour? I haven't a clue.
no, I don't think he's ever been in a band. He just sets up his loop on his own in Crow Park. Like,
That's wild. That's fucking wild, isn't it?
It just works, and I think that's what killed a lot of the bands. Like, they just like, I don't need to do this like with other people. Like, and just
But what killed a lot of bands is the from what I've been told a couple of times now, was the whole the Brexit thing. You know, stopped a lot of people coming here,
right.
and apparently it's a hindrance on them to kind of go into Europe to do gigs. Maybe not here so much, but for a band to go into Europe to do gigs, you know.
Yeah.
But you look at a lot of bands now; they're not coming to Ireland anymore to do gigs, which is weird. I don't know why. It's obviously a cost thing.
Mm.
And when you think about this, right, my manager Vinny always says, he says, if you add up all of Europe's population, Ireland is not even 1% of that population. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I find like
that's wild. So like when these huge American bands or whoever it is are planning these tours, they're probably sitting there going, Ireland, it's only leading 5 million people. Like,
yeah.
so what, we skip it? Like, do 5 in Germany.
I found because Ryan Adams done that. I was
Brian or Ryan?
Ryan
Oh,
Adams.
it's I was at his gig in Vicar Street there 2 years ago.
Yeah, but there's one he skipped. He skipped Dublin. He skipped Dublin on his last tour.
No, we came to Vicar Street.
Maybe it was the
Did he?
tour before that.
The tour was, you're right, it was the tour before
I was
that,
like,
yeah.
was he not announced in Dublin?
Yeah, that's what I mean. A lot of them tend to go that way. I don't know why. It's obviously some cost.
Or maybe they just do Belfast or something like that.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. If you add up all of the... But then again, he sells out, doesn't he, Ryan? So, like, I don't...
Yeah, he said, like, his songs, like, are great, but I don't know if he's had them recently out. That's...
I really like him now. I think he is just... Like, he just knocks out album after album after album. And that self-titled Ryan Adams album is unbelievable.
What you make on his cover of Morning Glory?
Didn't
you
like
listen to that now?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Some of them are interesting.
Some of them are alright, yeah. Obviously, his Wonderwall, like Noel himself came out and said that's how that song should have been written. Like, that's a compliment and a half.
Yeah.
Don't know about some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm just used to hearing, when I picture Morning Glory, I just hear stadium with a big band, everyone going ballistic, you know what I mean? And that's just how it should be, you know. I don't know. I don't know. Some of the tracks on it were...
I think it was one of them he did very good. Hey Now.
Hey Now was good.
Yeah.
Hey Now was good. Cast No Shadow was good.
Yeah.
And he did...
Some might say.
Was it Some I Say?
Yeah. I like the way he done it slow.
He
like,
did that, yeah.
It was like
It's nice.
like a drone effect coming into it. Like.
Yeah, it was lovely, yeah. It was nice, yeah. Do you have a particular bar that you prefer to play in the most? Or it doesn't even have to be a tempo bar thing. Like, if
like it's both. Like, I like playing, like, for the seasons, I suppose. You know, I like the Martello on a summer's day. Like, it's great, like, to play outside.
Yeah, I love the Martello, but the problem is for me, it's an hour and 20 minutes from me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's like,
you know,
the 20 minutes is getting from one end of break to the other.
That's exactly what it is. It takes me about 50 minutes to get from my house in Swords to the Martello.
Yeah.
Right? That's no traffic. Right? And then if there's any kind of event on in the summer, or if there's anything happening, the parking on that seafront is a disaster.
I know, stop, man, yeah.
You know?
It's, and then you could drive around in circles all day.
I remember one time they asked us to do the air show, the band, right? And we were saying, oh, yeah, grand, like, you know what I mean? Didn't know, never been to it before, didn't know anything about it, right? We just had on the bandstand out the front it was, right? So we said, yeah, fucking no problem, yeah, whatever. Charge a little premium, whatever. Pull up the bray, cops. Where is off the lads? We're actually playing at the seafront on the bandstand. You can't drive down that way now. You just have to park up wherever it was in some school, which is like a 15-minute walk from the Martello
or something like that.
Whatever it was, right? And I'm going, we have to bring all this gear down. Like, how are we going to get it down? He's like, you just have to carry it all down.
Yeah.
I said, man, how much of drum kits, amps, speakers, bins? We kind of got all this down here, like, you know, we had to carry everything down and everything back.
I find sometimes Bray Seafront is harder to get around or get parking
than town.
It's so narrow, like, it's just so narrow. There's one bridge that brings you in, like, it's
that's true, yeah. But it's a great gig though.
Yeah, well, that's the said. Like, in the summer, like, for one of my favourite places to play would be the Martello, like, 'cause it's good vibes. You're looking out the seafront.
Yeah, it's nice, and the staff are nice, and everyone's cool.
Yeah. Then in winter, like, I like little snuggy pubs, like.
So I like the Martello in the winter when they have it all Christmas done up and everything like that. Oh.
Yeah, but you're playing out in the cold, and then when they put on the heater, you're
it's roasting, isn't it? Yeah. Now I find well, look, the local bars episode made, the Cock Tavern, the Arch, the Schoolhouse, they're all great gigs because they're always busy.
Yeah,
you know, I know all the staff in the bars as well. They're all sound, and you kind of know a lot of people in the bar as well. So, like, everyone will say they're hometown gigs that tend to be the best. Like, you know?
Yeah, I played in that. But I think you got me a gig out there once. That Cock Tavern.
Upstairs, was it? Downstairs.
Yeah,
sorry,
downstairs,
you did down on the Thursday.
Yeah.
You covered me in it one night. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to chill on the Thursday. Upstairs on Saturdays, bleeding bananas.
Upstairs? I've never been upstairs.
Yeah, there's the upstairs, and they have a little stage then. It's kind of like maybe 2-3 foot raised above the ground.
Right.
And you just sing.
Is that like a beer garden, is it?
There is a beer garden, but no, you're playing kind of
right
up the stairs, the bar straight in front of you, and then you're just to the left, like, you know. But I was there last Saturday. Man alive. Just bananas, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, no, you don't get a second in between the songs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's one of the funny one on Saturday. A group of girls come in, right? So I'm there going, right, I'll switch it up now from whatever it was I was playing to something a little bit more like your ABBA and things like that, you know. And so I was doing that, and the girls they were singing along, they weren't loving it. And a girl came up and she says, "You know, cigarettes and alcohol." And I went, "Yes, I do." yeah. So we started doing a couple of Oasis tunes then, and there was about 8 girls bouncing in the place, like, you know.
Yeah, like I find that like
With this year for Oasis has been absolutely mega, you know.
yeah, but it's good because it's like a lot of people are asking for it more. Like, and I know a lot of musicians, they hate Oasis and they think, oh, fucking
Boy,
sick of playing. I don't know. It's just Wonderwall down at Back in Anger, and like that's it. They see it, like, and they don't see like how good the songs were. The other songs they have, you know. I grew up on Oasis. You know what I mean?
look, if I could pick a dream Oasis set list for me, it wouldn't be all B-sides, but I don't think I'd have Wonderwall now.
Yeah, I'd still stick. I think Wonderwall's a great song. Like,
It's,
you know what I mean?
It's an amazing song. Yeah.
Like, obviously it's overplayed a lot, but like, you know, so was like a lot of other songs, but but I like now that because they've came back, reformed, and done all these gigs, a lot more people are asking for Oasis. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, well, it's the end thing. Did you go to gig?
Yeah, went on Crow Park on a Saturday.
Montana.
Yeah, I expected to be good, but I didn't expect it to be that good, you know.
Yeah, I was at the first gig in Cardiff, and honest to God, I think I cried the whole night. Like,
you went to them 3 times, did you?
I was let down with a ticket on the Saturday.
All right. Okay.
I thought I had one that morning, and I didn't end up getting it. But I had the ticket for the Sunday anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so we ended up going the first night in Cardiff and the last night in Dublin.
Which was better?
I don't know if it was better, but because the first night in Cardiff, you didn't know what they were playing. You didn't know, like, I'm into like what gear he's using. He came out with the black Les Paul.
Yeah.
Which they did a pure cash grab. Did you see this thing?
No.
So Noel came out with this custom black Les Paul, right? And it was custom made for Noel for this tour. And obviously then Gibson went and did a signature series, and it was 15 grand for the guitar, right? And they made something like, I don't know, maybe a couple of hundred to this guitar, if even, right? So Noel comes out, they do Hello and Acquiesce, and then I think maybe later on at that stage he might have done Cigarettes and Alcohol with it or something. He did another song with it. 3 songs is all he did. So Gibson put the guitar out then, the exact same guitar, signature model for sale, right? As soon as they all sell out, Noel's not using the guitar now for the rest of the tour. So instead he just gave him a rake of cash to say,
yeah,
play this Gibson for the tour, and then we'll release a signature model, make a load of money, and then just you don't have to play it then.
There was a lot of guitar changes, I wonder. Like,
but I get it though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Certain songs. I know Bonehead was just using his.
He just does the power chord stuff.
I actually missed him. He was on the beach. He was on Cloney Beach.
That's right. Yeah, he was on Cloney Beach. Yeah.
I was walking on the beach on the other end. I was like, he put up on his Instagram. I was like, oh shit, I just missed Bonehead.
Yeah, he used to play in a band a couple of years ago called Parlor Flames, right? And him and another guy, the other guy in the band was crazy, he was. But anyway, Bonehead was obviously the guitarist, and this guy was singing, right? And they did a 2-piece gig in the Mercantile.
No way.
Yeah, called Parlor Flames. Look this up. This is around 2014, I'd say.
Right.
And we went into the gig and we met him. And my friend's band at the time, Late Seat Edition, opened for him. So we went in to watch them, and we met him after, and we had a beer with him. We were talking to him and all, and he was just a lovely, lovely bloke. Like, pictures with him and all.
I always seem to miss like famous people.
No, I'm the same.
I had a chance to meet Ian Brown after the gig in Marley Park he done.
The Roses gig?
Yeah.
Were you at that?
Yeah, I was at it.
It's great, wasn't
it? We dad's friends from Manchester, and they know Manny, like. And
have you met Manny?
No, I haven't met Manny either, no, but I got an autograph and all from him. But yeah, they all went in, and I said, I'd like to fucking hear you on a taxi, like. And I had a chance to meet Bono and The Edge.
I've said hello to Bono.
From a distance.
yeah. I'm sitting in the queues like. No, I've said hello to Bono once. I met him once. I'd say 30 seconds.
Where was this?
This was when they were doing the No Line on the Horizon tour thing.
Right.
They did they recorded it on the docks, and I was down recording in another place down by the docks, and I was in a deli, and he walked into the deli, or I was walking in, he was walking out, or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
And he had a hat on and his glasses on, you know. And I kind of went, no way. I said, yeah, Bono or whatever. So he's like, how are you, Unfla, or whatever like that. And
That's it.
I said, Jesus Christ. He shook his hand. I said, well done.
Yeah,
well done. But yeah, something like that. Yeah, but he cool. I remember going to see Catfish and the Bottlemen in the Olympia, right? And we were sitting upstairs in the circle, which is the middle part, and I was on the very edge, right? And the Edge himself was sitting in a box with his Yunfla.
Right.
So literally half the distance from where we are, I was here and he was sitting there, but he was in the press box and I was in the corner seat, you know? And I spent the whole gig just kind of looking at him going, holy shit, this is the Edge, like.
Yeah, I bet, actually, sorry, I seen him walking by me in Bob's one day. I was standing outside. I was like, that's the Edge, just walked by me there.
No way.
Yeah, just walked by, like.
As if they're not normal blokes.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I mean? Like, you know.
But like, I always find, like, yeah, when you see someone famous, it's usually when you take a second look and they're gone, like, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I know, yeah.
Say it now.
Are you doing much writing yourself?
Yeah, I'm still writing away.
Those 3 tunes you sent me on, dude.
Yeah, I still have, that's me just doing me demos, and
where do you do them?
I do them at home. Now I've got a studio set up in my mum's. I got a little room there, but I haven't really got much time to be getting down, and I'm working on them again. But I think I've got them to a stage where I need to just go into a studio and, you know what I mean, give them someone else to do more arrangements with them now, you know.
I gave you the good.
Yeah.
I gave you one of the user's number. Yeah. Get in touch. Raise the business, like.
I think I find it hard, like, with like handing stuff over that I've done, like work like songs. I'm afraid like they go to a different area where I don't want them to go.
Right. So this is where you need to be.
Yeah.
Right. This is where the good stuff happens.
Yeah.
Right.
Trust issues. I do have sometimes trust issues with songs.
And I was the exact same doing this album here.
Yeah.
Available everywhere now. And I was the exact same. Right. I went in and all these songs were written from an acoustic guitar in a bedroom.
Yeah.
And then you went into the studio, laid down all the parts, and then we started stripping things away. And then we started changing this guitar line for a piano line, and then this line for something else. Or what if we sang it this way instead of this way? And what if we, whatever, just let him do his thing, you know?
Yeah.
And the first day, 2 days, 3 days, even maybe a week, it was kind of going, oh, I don't know if I like this, like, you know, I don't know if it's like it's not me, it's not what's good, but it's like, but then you have to learn quickly that different is not bad, it's just different, right?
Yeah.
And if you're out of your comfort zone, you know you're touching on something there that's not just like everything else.
Yeah, like, I suppose, like, I'm just more consciously aware of it when I'm writing now, like, and like, I want it to be a part of yourself, you know what I mean? And
it still will be.
To sound the way you want it, and not the way it thinks like other people will want it to sound, like, you know.
And you still have the final call and all that.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you ever find out sometimes songs go too far in the recording process? You can't go back on it, like where you go.
If you've the right producer, no.
Yeah.
Right. So I have been in situations where you go in and a producer comes in and says, here, let's change this to this and let's run with it and flip the song and we'll do it like this and this. And the song all of a sudden has lost its feel and has lost its energy and it's a different thing now. Right.
Yeah.
It's not that same song that you felt when you wrote it. It's not the same thing, right?
Yeah.
The right producer though will hear the song, will hear what you want, will hear your reference tracks, will hear such and such, and he'll go, right, okay, I know what you're going for here. You know?
Yeah.
And he'll work very closely with you on, well, why don't we try it like this, and why don't we do it like this? But you'll still keep, and ultimately you have the last call, right? Mm-hmm. So if you don't want to do it, you can just say, no, that's shit. I don't like that.
Yeah,
we're gonna just do it this way. And he goes, oh, yeah, sounds.
Yeah,
and I've done it many times, you know. But it's yeah, you have to be open to do the change thing a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I suppose like I'm just trying to explore like different areas with the songs as well before I go in and give to someone to, take it over. Like maybe like a little bit more, like what way do I want the room to sound for the drums, or
Yeah, of course.
what way
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want the vocals to sound. Like, do I want them polished or do I want them a bit raw? You know what I mean? Or what guitar sounds and
yeah. See, the drums thing, I don't care about the drums. Like,
do you not know?
no, well, it's not that I don't care. It's just like no one's listening to my songs for the drums.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I
it's not that kind of thing. The kind of thing is a feel. It's a feeling. It's an emotion. It's an energy. You're not listening to it going. The drums are good on the tracks, by the way. Like, don't get me wrong, they are, and I wouldn't accept that and below a certain standard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it does have to sound good, but you're not getting, that polished sound you get on the pop punk tracks where the drums sound amazing. The snare pops and the cymbals are trashy and it sounds great and it cuts through the mix. I don't really know if my thing is for that,
Yeah, like I do find like a lot of, I suppose, like singer-songwriter stuff.
See, I put myself out of that category as much as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate that term, singer-songwriter. Not because I don't want to be in that category or because whatever. It's just when you say to someone, I'm a singer-songwriter, you're automatically put into a category of folk music or whatever it is, right? Anywhere you go, singer-songwriter, Iann Brennan. You wouldn't call Bowie a singer-songwriter.
Yeah, like it's funny now you say that, because like when I started off with music, it was never like to be a singer-songwriter or to be, solo artist. It was just to play guitar in a band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what you set up. Like, I had electric guitar. We had a few mates. We set up a band, and then eventually it just went like, it was happy accidents after happy accidents going into, doing the pub gig scene, and you're right. When you say like singer-songwriter, I like to write songs, but I don't class myself as a singer-songwriter,
I wouldn't class Ashcroft as a singer-songwriter, would you?
No, yeah, he wrote songs for the Verve, you know what I mean?
And but he same with Noel Oasis, or the same with any band. You don't consider Mark Knopfler a singer-songwriter, do you?
No, definitely not. No,
but the same with Bowie, same with Johnny Cash. I wouldn't consider him a singer-songwriter. So why do we all get put into this category of? It's like I remember. I swear to God, right? When my album came out, I had a review, right, and my album is full of electric guitars and balls to the wall stuff, right, and the energy is high in it. Now, there is that track where you have their slower down stuff, and the same with the new record I'm writing. It's more mature and it's fairly guitar heavy and things like that. Anyway, when this album came out in 2020, I remember reading a review and it was like a singer-songwriter, Iann Brennan takes something such as put me in the folk music category, and I'm like, she clearly hasn't listened to the record, like.
Yeah. No, like, I think a lot of people that are in that folk area, they do like that term. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, right. But if I see
like Bob Dylan, like, is like, would you obviously no
singer-songwriter? No. Damien Rice is a singer-songwriter to me.
Right.
Does that make sense? Maybe Dylan. Maybe Dylan. Yeah. Right. Fair enough. But like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like one man in an acoustic is just shoeboxed or shoehorned into this category, and that's just it, right? Whereas, right, if you see, let's say,
they're expecting you with a harmonica like attached to it.
Yeah, or even it just all seems to be this same fucking lad crying with an acoustic guitar on the stage. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Fucking hell, man. You know what I mean? Where's the band? Where's the, Yeah. We just all seem to get. If I see you in an open mic with an acoustic guitar, now I don't do this because I as I said, I don't like this, but 99% of people will go, he's a singer-songwriter, and I can already think in my head, I already have a certain way of how you're going to sound because you're class yourself as a singer-songwriter. It's that folk music type.
Yeah,
am I wrong?
No,
I don't know. Am I wrong?
Now you're saying that, like, that's probably one of the reasons why I am hesitant about going with different people with me songs, because you're right. I don't want it just to be like a singer-songwriter genre, like, you know what I mean? No. It's like acoustic, acoustic singer-songwriter. It's always them two terms.
Totally.
They get put, like, because I do like electric guitars. I do like a nice sounding drums.
Go.
Like, you know what I mean? And and I think it'd be like you in that way, you know what I mean? Where you want you wanted to have the energy of a band, like, you know.
Yeah. But well, like, and you can,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You just have to go to the right producer,
Yeah.
and go in with the mindset of being like, I'm not a fucking singer songwriter. I am Robin McGuinness, and I have this band behind me, and it's a wall of sound, and it's this, and you know what I mean.
But then again, you do like a down singer-songwriter song.
Yeah. Then again, you do. You do.
It's just that little break.
Yeah. I mean,
But,
being a singer songwriter is fucking save a load of money. I'll tell you that now. Anyway.
Yeah,
Don't need the band or whatever. But honestly, right? Like, you see me with an acoustic guitar doing a solo gig, right? An originals gig, right? And I don't know if I have that. What say I don't know who's a fucking solo artist with Richard Ashcroft, right? Where he can come out with an acoustic guitar and be like, whoa. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you see me now with the band, and it's a very fucking, it's like, and I'm not egotistical in the slightest, right? But it's a show and a half. Like, the band are fucking serious, you know, and we have drones going on the keyboards, a violin player, 2 electric guitars, acoustic guitar, keys, drums, the bass, the places. I mean, the energy and the sound is like fucking hell, man. Like, you know, it's there.
No, I think, like, for you, like, your songs are very suited for band music. You know what I mean? Like, for the band to play. And I found that.
But they weren't.
With my songs.
They weren't, though, when I started to record them. When I wrote them first, they weren't like that. It was only when I went into the studio. So we went in with the idea of being like, right, how do we want the end to sound, right? Well, I don't want to be classed into this category, right? What I want is to have, imagine if Iann Brennan was the name of the band, right? So you go in, you go, okay, right, I want this to sound like there was a band recorded around me with this. So when you think of me, you don't think of me with an acoustic guitar. You think of the band, right? And that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, and I think we pulled it off with this record, but it's a different thing. You know what I mean? Like now on this second album, I'm now going in with the idea of being like, right, well, I'm writing with my band, and it is how it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the songs on the second record now, did I play you a few of them? Did I?
Yeah, man, they sound very tight.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And it's high energy, it's catchy, it's full of guitars, it's everything you're into, but it's still that little bit different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I still don't think the thing you have now with the music scene is that it's a lot of these guys with guitars, right? The acoustic guitar players and the trad thing. The trad thing is massive now, right?
Oh yeah, big
and that's
time,
cool that's back, like, you know. And it's cool that Ireland again has its own thing of being put on the map with these artists, right? This trad thing is like the Mary Wallopers and Amble and Kingfisher and this trad type of thing, right? Yeah. That's cool that Ireland's is now taken off with its own style of music again, right? But everyone is trying to do that now. It's like when Fontaines came out first. When Fontaines came out first and they were just an ordinary band gigging around, no one really batted the eye. But then the second record or whatever, they signed to some massive label, whatever like that. And when they released the last record, which is fucking brilliant, what's it, Romance?
Starburst,
but that album is incredible, right? But everyone just tried to sound like Fontaines then. You know what I mean? So it's like everyone is just trying to bandwagon it. We're just going in the studio, get out of that comfort thing of you being like, right, I'm going in, I know I want to sound like this is how I want it to be. Try new things. If you want to have a fucking baseball bat smashing a television on your record, put it on it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, put it on it. Yeah. You know, and just go in with the right producer with your acoustic guitar and build it. Build it.
Yeah. No, that's it. That's the other thing, obviously as well. It's not trying to sound like everyone else. Like, obviously, you were saying that that acoustic thing is coming back, that trad scene.
Yeah.
You know, and then Fontaines are like, there's just not many bands around. Like, that's like Fontaines is probably the only one that's you know what I mean, that's taken off. And they're a 5-piece band, like.
Yeah, I mean, since Fontaines, there probably hasn't been.
Like, what was the last band that was like making an impact, like where they're doing like arenas?
Script.
Yeah, but I know the script for a band, but like I'm talking about like that
Like
alternative
proper
sound, like
anthemic,
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
big sounding band. I don't know, man. I'd have to. I'd have top of my head. Probably couldn't tell you. Like, one of my favorite Irish bands ever is De Laurentiis. I mean, and for some reason, I can't wrap my head around why they just never hit that level of a Fontaines or of a.
They came around the time of the Arctic Monkeys now, wasn't it?
Yeah, around 2007.
They had a bit of a sort of American sound to them, didn't they? Was it like
It was. I
it was the
think.
Coronas? I always remember them and the Coronas like sounding not similar, but like
Yeah,
the same way they sung like her.
the Coronas live is an experience and a half now. I've not like they're Jesus Christ. You know what? It's one band that I've seen live many times. Whether they're opening for somebody or whether going with a mate to see them in the like the Christmas show the Coronas do in the Olympia.
Yeah,
Is a serious show. Like, it's amazing, and they get a lot of stick for some reason. And
I think they were just saturated all over Irish radio for a long time now.
And the Irish do what the Irish do best, don't they?
Yeah.
And they start hating their own, don't they?
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Like I do think I love this song San Diego and Heroes for Ghosts. Like the first album was really good. Like
Yeah, and but I wasn't mad into them. I'm not mad into them now either. But like they but the songs you hear, man, you can't deny the melodies. I mean, what's the Mark My Words is a great song. Addicted to Progress is a great song. The new one that they released there a couple of weeks or months ago was really good as well. Can't think off the top of my head, but it was all over the radio naturally. Cause
to be honest, the best one like at that time would have been Bellex Swan.
Oh, Bellex Swan were
Bellex Swan were a great band. Like
great bands, man.
I liked the Blizzards when they came out as well.
Yeah, Fantasy was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Blizzards were a good band.
They lost me a little bit of trust me on my doctor now. I wasn't mad into that now. It wasn't a great effort for me anyway. But that Postcard song is incredible.
Yeah. I remember there was that.
They opened for Oasis and Slane.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say to you. Yeah, 2009.
Oh, damn, Las Vegas, Kasabian, The Prodigy, and Oasis.
And Republic of Loose. They were a great band.
They were a great band. Right? That first album was brilliant, wasn't it?
They were like, you're talking about going and breaking barriers and
they were set to fucking
they were like R&B mixed with funk and
man. I remember seeing Republic of Loose in Jesus, where did I see them?
It was Auction. I remember seeing them.
I was definitely underage anyway at this gig.
Yeah,
and I remember going to see them in what was the Villager at the time, or the Village. It's now Opium.
Yeah, the Village.
Right,
Yeah,
it was the Village. Yeah, and it was part of some Heineken promotion thing or something like that. I can't remember, but I was like 15, 16. I don't know how we got in. We got in, right? And we were gigging somewhere or rehearsing somewhere close by. And we went in anyway. My mate was like, man, you have to check this drummer out. He's unbelievable. Like, and I was going, yeah, I'm going to see the band. Like, and then Comeback Girl had just come out at the time, right? And it was, that album was massive, right? And I just heard Comeback Girl, whatever. And we went in. He said what they sang. I said, oh, yeah, cool song. Yeah, we're going to check them out. Fucking hell, man. They were so good. They were so good, That guitar player is absolutely class in that band.
Because he didn't sound Irish, like, you know what I mean? Like,
no.
It was just...
But what year was that? 2006?
2005? 6, 2007, I think it was their peak, like, really.
The other Irish band around then, Director, do you remember them?
Yeah, Director, yeah.
That Reconnect. Great song.
It's mad, because, like, I remember, like, working in a warehouse, and they always played Today FM. And that band, Republic of Loose, Director, Republic of Loose, Bellex Swan, the Coronas, they were actually, was the time then when, like, they just played Irish bands, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's a real problem, isn't it?
Yeah, like nowadays it's not as much like.
No, I agree with you. It's a real problem. And I remember reading there's a certain percentage throughout Europe of homegrown music has to be played on radio stations.
What's the percentage?
So if you go, I can't remember. I think it's something big. It's something high, like 39, 40, if I remember correctly. But you got France, Belgium, Germany, Netherlands, Sweden. All these places, they all do that.
Yeah.
Like you go to Sweden, you hear Swedish artists on the radio.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like over here where we just piggyback off the UK and we hear all the American stuff and we hear you know what I mean? It's and I think it's wrong because I think the talent level in Ireland, which we've shown time and time again, is just pushed aside by the Irish. It's not by anyone else. It's by the Irish. Do you know what I mean? Like the Irish people, what you kind of find was they kind of have to be told what they like. Like, I genuinely believe if Ed Sheeran does Croke Park and it's 9,000 people, I'd say probably 65,000 like Ed Sheeran and the rest go with their mates.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It was like, yeah, there was a big band, like, I think the biggest Irish band was Picture This, is it?
Oh, yeah, probably.
You know,
yeah.
like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
radio play.
Yeah, yeah. But my missus went to Picture This last year or the year before in, I don't know, St. Anne's, Malahide, one of them. I remember dropping her down and I said, didn't know you like this? She goes, I don't really know what they sing her at. I go, why the fuck are you going then? Oh, the girls are going.
Yeah, yeah.
You're kind of going, this is what's wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's just the way it is. It's like Irish people, it's I'm not gonna be wrong, we're the best people in the world, right? But we don't know what we look. We have to be told. We have to rely on FM 104 to shove music down our throat and to convince us that we like it.
Yeah, like I find like they just won't take a chance with like any new Irish bands.
But you see, so they're owned. The same two companies own high, very, very high, if not all, the radio stations in Ireland, except Today FM, I believe, or maybe not Today FM, except RTE. Right, it's Bauer and Wireless.
Right.
They're the two companies, and they own all. So the lads that own FM 104 also own Nova, 98 FM, or whatever it is. Right, there's a whole group of them, right, and no one gets told. They all get told what to play.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, and look, I don't know if this is true. Maybe I'm getting a kind of conspiracies here, right? But like, if you look at the Spotify playlist charts, right, the record labels have to be paying Spotify created playlists or these playlisters like Top 100 Dublin or Ireland, whatever it is. They have to be paying money to keep their artists relevant in those Spotify lists. There's no fucking way Yellow could still be, or Mr. Brightside can still be in the top 100 playlist. The songs are fucking over 20 years old.
Yeah, like I always find that when I'm looking at, like, I don't know, like, to be honest with you, I don't really listen to the radio that much anymore because of that. Like, it's saturated with the same songs all the time.
That's what I mean.
But I was like, how is that still in the charts? Like, it was like fucking
That's what
10
I mean.
years old. Like, this
they
song.
have to be paying money to keep that song in the charts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Well, come here. I could have it wrong. Maybe they're not. But
I think what your man was saying out of the 1975, I was listening to like a clip of his. He was saying that there's not the music hasn't shifted like between like 2009 to now. You can't really name any genres of music like compared to what it was. Like if you go 2009 back to like. Well, look, 1999 or
even take from 2000 to 2010.
Yeah,
right? The era that I grew up in, right? So that was I just left school in 2011, and that was my era of going to getting out and properly gigging and I was playing in bands and doing the odd gig, but like properly hitting it running, right? If you look at from 2000, right? 2000 gave us 2001, 2005 gave us The Strokes, Kings of Leon, Franz Ferdinand. It gave us like all of these anthemic, huge songs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like the Strokes' first album was monumental.
Oh, this is it.
Is this it? Yeah, and you have the Libertines then, which come off the back of that as well. Yeah. And these guys were like you had the Strokes in the States, right? Who just blew up. Then you had the Libertines in the UK around the same time, and these were the two that kind of. And then you got Kings of Leon off the back of the Strokes. Then
the White Stripes,
right? Yeah, you had the White Stripes. All these bands. Like, what was the last Seven Nation Army that we've gotten off someone? What is it like? It's not Belter. I refuse to believe that.
Yeah, like I found like it died after 2010. The band scene, like I find like.
Do you know why? It's fucking social media.
I think it was down to a lot of the solo artists.
That's yeah, but they all get big off of social media.
Yeah, I think.
Like I said to Jamie last week, right? If you, let's say your mate, fucking Billy, right? Whoever the fuck.
I do have a mate called Billy.
Yeah, well, let's say Billy, this cunt, right? is let's say he decides to play the guitar, right?
He does play guitar.
Does he? Yeah. Fucking
Billy Dalton.
Let's say I mate fucking Robert then, right? Or whatever the fuck, I don't know, John. Let's say he plays to play the guitar, right? And he writes this 4-chord song, right? Yeah. Which is what all the artists do now. They just move the cap around. Same 4 chords over and over, right? Fucking drives me mental, right? I just find it boring, right? But let's say he does that. And he gets on TikTok and he records a 30-second video and there's a little hook, right? And he throws in a little bit of Dublin slang and then he throws in I don't know, whatever the fuck, some kind of like a, I don't know, a line referencing drugs or referencing drink or whatever the fuck, right? And it's catchy a little bit, but people have heard just that 30 seconds, and that fella goes viral, right? And next of all, he's 200,000 followers on his TikTok, right? Fella's been playing guitar 6 months, 7 months, right? Never done anything. Someone will put him on the Olympia or Vicar Street or somewhere like that, and he will sell out, and you will leave that gig going, that was shit. Like, that was shit.
Wasn't that happened to some guy who's on Joe Rogan? Some American lad, some Anthony something.
This is, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
A lot of people left the Vicar Street gig and went, that was absolutely awful.
Yeah, because he had a song, but it was like talking about the hardships he's going through and like being broke and
that's right. Yeah.
The middle American.
It was a TikTok sensation or something, wasn't it? Something, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of that happening. Like,
and it can also be good.
Yeah.
Zach Bryan came from TikTok.
Right, I didn't know that now.
Apparently so. Apparently before COVID, he was working in the army or something like that, and then he wrote some song and put it on TikTok, and he fucking blew up. And apparently that's how we have Zach Bryan. I could have that totally wrong, but apparently that's how we have Zach Bryan.
Yeah, I didn't know. It's like, I heard Justin Bieber, like he came from YouTube as well. Like
fucking did he came from? Yeah. Fucking hell, yeah.
Well, yeah, like I suppose like. Yeah, I know that's more up to date. Like what I find with artists making it nowadays is like you write like with the quick clips and just catching on to something like
that's what I mean.
One song,
and it's just not authentic. It's just not authentic. It's not. You know what I mean? Like that cannot be proper art. It cannot be. I cannot emotionally connect to something like that. I just can't. I don't know how people can. People obviously just aren't built the way they used to be built. From our generation, like the new kids now, 15, 16, as Jamie said last week, do you honestly think those kids are sitting in their bedroom fucking with the guitar for 2 hours a day playing the guitar?
Yeah, it's like that. I find that with me, like when I was learning, like we didn't have like the guitar tabs or the apps. You literally picked up a songbook in the music shop, which is like, I think I got like the Oasis one, and you just learned it. Like you just learned the chords, and you know what I mean. You listen to the songs on your CD player, and you picked it up, like, and that was it.
I remember buying the first kind of book like that. So I started playing guitar when I was 12, right? So 21 years ago. Fuck me in the face.
Yeah.
And I remember going in, and I couldn't play it. Fucking, it was shite, right? And I remember then doing a couple of group guitar lessons with like 12, 13 was in the room, learned nothing. 6 months waste of time, right? Then my granddad kind of showed me 4 or 5 chords, whatever, and grand, but still couldn't really do it. And then I bought the U2 Greatest Hits Songbook or something like that, And I remember reading like Wait Without You with 4 chords over and over, and I'm kind of going, it's like, really, yeah. But it's the way that song is expressed emotionally, why it's one of the greats, you know what I mean? And then I remember learning One by U2 and One Love, whatever it's called. And I remember going, fuck, that's a song.
Yeah.
And to this day, I still say it's probably, in my opinion, the best song ever.
One?
Yeah.
Definitely up there at the top. I think it was in one of the magazines. Like,
oh, was it?
Yeah.
Like I would say, lyrically, emotionally, the melody, like it's outrageously good.
I think if they actually didn't write that song or read it, like, they would have broke up. It was that one song from that
was it?
Octoon Baby session that changed it all.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, seemingly they were.
I didn't know that. Was that before the Joshua Tree?
After. It was after.
So
they took a break after Rattling Home. And they went in. And that's why it sounds very different to, the previous U2 records. Yeah. And seemingly they wanted to go a little bit more of, some of them wanted to go a bit more with the dance scene at the time, like, and do a completely different album. And the other. So basically there was like half and half, like, disagreements, and seemingly it was the Edge that came with that riff, and you writ One. Amazing. In that session, and then everything else just came together. Then
it's like I would say that's the song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like come here. I say after the Beatles, they're the best band ever, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I love the U2, the early stuff.
Even the later stuff, man. Like, I think that All That You Can't Leave Behind is amazing.
Yeah,
that album, Beautiful Day, Elevation, Stuck in a Moment to be in my top 5 U2 songs. Like,
yeah,
Kite is amazing. Walk On was brilliant.
I only seen them once though.
Have you?
Yeah,
I've seen about 5 times. They're fucking...
Yeah, Croke Park, I think it was 2010 or something like that.
360 tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fucking every
I'd love to
continent
go
around
see
there.
him again. I don't know, Bono, would he sound the same?
No, probably not. But I mean,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. You're seeing like...
Yeah, like, I don't even know how did you ever listen to Bad? How can he play that live? Like, how would he sing that? Like,
he does though.
it's fucking so hard. Like,
Honestly,
some voice, like, back in the 80s,
like a band... Yeah, I don't know. But because of this social media age, actually, now that you mentioned the U2, do you ever think we'll get a U2 again? Like, U2 came from an era where you obsessed with music, right? You sat down, you bought Octon Baby, Joshua Tree, Rattling Home, whatever it was, right? War Boy, whatever. You went home, you got it, you bought the record, you opened the record, you read the sleeve, who produced, who mixed, who played on it, who did whatever, and then you're kind of going, like, okay, I can see whoever produced this. He actually also produced another record I have, actually. That's funny enough, and you got into it, and you loved it. And people went to gigs. There was no phones. There was no nothing. You were in the moment. You know what I mean? Look at the video for Sunday Bloody Sunday. Did you ever see it? But in the Red Rocks Amphitheatre.
No, I love... Oh, is that the live?
Yeah.
The live one.
The video.
Yeah.
He was out with the U2 flag.
Yeah.
You know, and he plants the flag.
He's marching on the stage.
Fucking unbelievable. Like, the energy and the vibe in the place is just like... It's even go to the Slane gig in 2001, right? When U2 there's a great video online of when they do All I Want Is You, and they go into the Streets of No Name. It's probably one of the best live videos I've ever seen. The transition is just like, because Bono's dad died the night before, or maybe a couple of days before, whatever it was, and they were due to do Slane. Like,
right?
How do you do that, right? So he was carrying all of this emotion, and when you watch the gig, you just go,
yeah,
Jesus Christ. Like, it's here's in your next stand-up stuff. Like, it's insane, you know.
There was a live concert I used to watch all the time. I think they did it in Boston. It was for the All That You Can Leave Behind tour, and his voice wasn't fucked, but basically it had a gravel in it, but it just added to the whole. You know what I mean? It was like broken.
It's the gig after that you don't want to see them on.
Yeah, no, but
that gig is fun.
It just added a bit of character to the night, like, you know. And, there was one where they did that song "Stay." Him and the Edge played it, and he just on the acoustic and they're singing into the one mic. I was like, what a song! Like,
it's unbelievable.
You know what I mean? It's not even our best song, but it's just such power in it. Like.
But they've all these songs, like Wild Horses is amazing. You know what I mean? They've all these great songs, you know. But I just don't think we're ever going to see a U2 again. Yeah,
but going back to that, I think it's just they're not. They want everything has to be instant gratification.
That's what I mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want a quick turnarounds, quick this. Where U2 had to work for years and years and years to get where they're at. Like, you know what I mean? And
yeah, well, this is it. You know, like I'm writing songs 20 years now.
Yeah,
right, and I'll write songs 20 years to come.
Yeah,
I'll always do it. You know, but I'll always try and stay. I'll always go in with the mindset of being like, well, I'm not going to do this because U2 did this, or I'm not going to go into it because Bowie put this kind of guitar sound and line down. So I need it to sound like Bowie, he did it, or Dave Grohl, or Arctic Monkeys, or whatever the fuck. I'm not going to go, now I think this suits the song with this sound, and I like this, and I think this is, and just do it, and it resonates. Do you know what I mean? Like, it works, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, you got to come out of that mindset of trying to sound like other people and learn your fucking craft. Like, as you said, the instant gratification doesn't happen. The amount of times someone's posted a song online and they're like, 4 weeks later, they're like, I think I'm going to knock this in the head. Like, you know, that song didn't take off.
Yeah, because the other thing you can get is audience capture. Like, so you're writing a song and it does well. And you go, oh, well, you want more of that now, so it better play it that way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
And you're searching for that same hit again, and it's like, you know what I mean? You're not being authentic to yourself then,
and what
you know?
did Dylan do? Did you watch the Dylan movie?
I haven't watched it, no.
It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
He goes out and he kind of does his thing, you know? Then he goes out with the electric guitar and everyone hates him.
Oh, yeah, that's when he did
the
Rolling
festival.
Stone and all, wasn't it? Like,
he did. So he did the festival, right?
Yeah.
Whatever it was, the something folk festival, right? So whatever it was in the States, some big festival. And he played it every single year, right? And he goes out and he does, like, the second year or fourth year he does the times they are changing, and everyone is like going, wow. You know what I mean? Because it's really political. At the time,
it was
it's
that
really...
movement.
Yeah, it was
in
that...
the 60s,
yeah. You had like the black movement and things like that and all. He was going with the times they are changing, and mothers and fathers throughout the land. All those lyrics that he has in that, you know what I mean? It's all, it's like, wow. And everyone's just sitting there listening.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore. You know what I mean? You don't get that anymore, you know?
Yeah.
So it's yeah, the Dylan thing is mad. And then he went, and the last time he did the festival, he went out with the intention of going, no, we're not playing any folk music. We're going with the electric guitars. We're going to play the new stuff, like. And the guys who are running that are going, no, you're not. You're going out. He's like, no, we're not playing Times Are Changing. We're not playing whatever it was. He goes, we're going out and we're playing like a Rolling Stone. And we're playing...
Yeah, all the new stuff.
You know what I mean?
And they're all classics.
But no one wanted it.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted it.
Yeah.
But now they want it, right? So really, going back to what I was saying was, nobody wanted what they loved at first, right? Nobody wanted the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Queen. Nobody wanted that because everyone was nice in their comfort zone and lived. We like living with such and whatever, right? But now, imagine hearing Led Zeppelin for the first time, right? Imagine coming on and Led Zeppelin come out with Led Zeppelin 1 or whatever. Communication Breakdown was the first one, was it? So imagine you come out and you hear Communication Breakdown for the first time. You go, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And then how you know it's good is where you go, I don't know if I'm into this or not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's what was the saying I heard before. I can't remember who said it. The job of art is to disturb the comfort and comfort the disturbed.
It's exactly what it is. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's
what
what
it
it does.
truth, like, you know what I mean?
That's what
like,
it does.
If everything gets too comfortable, then
It's not
something has to
good.
be broken.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
You know what I mean? It doesn't become art,
You're just gonna sound like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I remember that actually. It was one actually with Neil Young. I think whatever album Hard to Go was on for one of his gigs. He played that whole album.
So after
and
the
then,
Gold
and
Rush.
and then he did it all again. He did the same songs on that album all again.
Did he?
Yeah. And I was like, what's he doing? Like, he just played the album choice. Like,
So he didn't bother playing
any of his
Harvest
old
or
stuff.
he just did the...
Yeah. I
Love
don't know. That's the balls that you had back then. Like, I don't think.
But also remember now ticket prices are absolutely out of this world.
Yeah, so
you can't really do that now. Like Oasis can't charge 500 quid a ticket and not saying fucking don't look back in anger. You know what I mean? You wouldn't get out of the building alive.
But I remember Liam Gallagher when Oasis broke up, or the BDO thing, that like they didn't play any Oasis songs. Like, they played all BDO. Like,
Did they not?
No, not
I
one.
thought they did
Oasis.
Cigarettes and Alcohol, no?
No,
I could have that wrong now. Maybe you're right, yeah.
No, in the Olympia.
I was at that Olympia gig,
Yeah, they didn't play one Oasis song.
I've seen them.
I've
seen them there twice in the Olympia.
Maybe
the
the
first
second
album,
time.
the second album. Second album where they had they did the Gimme Shelter cover with the Stones.
Yeah,
maybe that was the first.
The first album they didn't know. They just played.
Shite, that wasn't it? The bad.
I thought the
Roller was good.
I think that was the second album. The first
album.
No,
the first album. The first single they did was The Roller.
Yeah, that shows you like they don't really. None of them actually stuck with you. But I thought they sounded good live. Like,
and I tell you what I didn't love about it was, it's like when I heard BDI, right, and you kind of know what the song is going to sound like before you hear it with Liam Gallagher. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like with Noel, you don't know what you're getting. You're going, this is either going to be amazing or it's going to be really bad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember Noel's first
solo album.
Yeah, solo.
But that I think that was supposed to be the next Oasis record.
Well, it was both of them, really, wasn't it? It was like a lot of songs from the BDI, and then
was it?
songs just merged together. That would have been if you put the top songs from Noel's first album and BDI's first album. That's the Oasis.
That's the Oasis album.
Never made, yeah.
Yeah, I think Noel's
Liam, what's it, Game and Andy Bell? They would have been writing songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think a few of their songs.
I think Noel's first and second solo album stands up to pretty much anything Oasis did.
I loved his last stuff.
Council Skies.
Yeah, I loved that
Brilliant,
one that was a bit of a dance beat to it. Black Star Dancing.
Yeah, that was an EP. That was in between the two albums. That was a great song.
I thought it was a great song. It was like a David Bowie Fashion or something.
Yeah, it was a bit. Yeah, the bit that touch to it, didn't it? It was lovely. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Look, you just get yourself into a room with a producer and just
Yeah,
Like you've come outside of that comfort zone just slightly.
Your man Holmes, I think he was working with.
David Holmes.
David Holmes, yeah.
Yeah, he did the tour album, didn't he? Yeah.
Or something, didn't he?
And that was the first time Noel ever went into a studio with no songs written.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you?
Yeah. No, the magic in the studio, yeah. I don't know if I could do that, like.
Everybody says that. Everybody says that, like, you know, but...
Yeah, but like, obviously he has the money and the time to be sitting in
Oh,
studios.
yeah, well, come here. You could, yeah. We don't have that money.
It's like,
But, like, you know...
You come up with something one day. Oh, yeah, we leave that. You have to get everything done in one day.
What do you mean you don't have that money? Lads are playing at Temple Bar for 90 quid, man. What do you mean? It's great money.
Oh, don't say that.
But yeah, so have you anything then, before we finish, that you want to plug, or you want to... Like, have you anything... Have you a single recorded coming out? Have you any gigs coming up? Have you anything?
Just the usual gigs. I do them regular in Bob's on a Monday, and Thursday, Dame Lane and Bob's. And then after that, then on the weekends, you can find me anywhere.
Lovely.
Just floating around Dublin City.
Yeah. I have a gig on February 27th in the Academy 2. Tickets are on sale now on Ticketmaster, 15 quid. There was none of that what was the Oasis ticket price thing, in demand pricing for that anyway.
Oh, the €400.
Yeah. They're for the VIP tickets. You can get me VIP tickets, 400 quid on Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster, get tickets to the show. It's going to be class, the full band on the night. I've a new single which we booked, ready to come out November 7th. First single from my second album will be out. It's called Don't Let Love Get in the Way. And
It's shit hot.
It's fucking shit hot.
I got the
Class.
little sneaky peek.
You did. A little sneak peek. So yeah, Robin, cheers buddy. Thank you very much,
Ian.
man.
Thank you very much for having me.
Pleasure, and we'll see you next week.